What's up, YouTube? It's just B. Okay, so today I'm here to show you how I do a pre-poo with my Ojon Restorative Treatment. This is my container, and this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can really see what it looks like. It's brown, and it's pretty solid. You have to kind of scoop it off to put it on your hair. This is what the top looks like. So it's Ojon Restorative Hair Treatment. It's made of palm nut oil, and it smells like roasted nuts, but like really roasted nuts, like barbecued roasted nuts. So the smell may be something for some people to get used to. I'm used to it. I thought it was weird at first. I didn't ever not like it, but I at first didn't really like it a lot. It just had to grow on me. But once you shampoo it out, you still smell it, but it's not as bad. Once you shampoo it, it kind of turns into just like a fresh smell in your hair, and it's not like too overpowering. For some people it may still be a lot, but you know, maybe I just don't think it's that bad because I'm used to it. But basically what you do, and I'm gonna apply it today, and then I'll come back at the end and I'll show you what my hair looks like. I got my highlights done, so my roots are all good, all better. I feel better now, and my hair is pretty dry. And I got them done like a week ago, so it's time for me to do like some sort of deep treatment on my hair. So I was gonna do maybe a bentonite clay treatment and then just a deep treatment, and then I thought, no, I need to do Ojon. This is my go-to pre-poo, period. This is the best stuff that I can put on my hair to add deep moisture before I shampoo it. This is my favorite pre-poo ever. You can also use this if you really want to. You can break off a piece of it. Let me show you how to scoop it out. I don't know if you could see the condensation in there or not, but it was in the refrigerator. But you just like scoop it out with this little scoopy comb thing. I can't do anything else with this comb but scoop. So, you know, so you could scoop it out, and you could use a little bit. This is too much to use, but you could use a little bit on your ends. You could use it a little bit on your scalp. A little bit for styling afterwards goes a long way. It is a heavy oil, so when you are doing it for a pre-poo, depending on the kind of hair you have, a little bit may go a long way. If you have fine, straight hair, then a little bit's gonna go a long way. But you know, with my hair, this is a really big tub of it. The regular bottles are smaller. I think this is the size of a regular bottle, which is like 3 ounces. This is a regular size bottle that'll run you like $30, and this is like the huge gigantic one that will run you like $100. So I think this did cost me around $90 or so on QVC, but it'll last me a long time, and I'll use it. I know I'll use this. You know, some stuff I buy or order, I don't know if I'll ever use that stuff. I probably will because I'm cheap, but basically what you do is after you scoop it out, and this is a lot, but you know, it's gonna go on my hair, and I have a lot of hair. So you put it in your hand and you melt it down. You could also leave the container out longer if you wanted to. You may still have to melt it down. I find when I leave it out and it's the container's melty, I don't like working with it as much as I do when it's solidified and I have to melt it. I feel like it's easier to work with when I have to melt it myself. So I just slather it on, and I'll just make sure that I get it all over my hair. And it's important to get it everywhere, and you'll be able to tell. Like, some of you might be thinking, you know, my hair is so thick, I don't know if I would be able to tell when I have it everywhere and I may have to use a lot. You may have to use a lot, but it's totally worth it, which is why I don't mind buying the big container, is because I have to use a lot because I have a lot of hair. So you just keep grabbing gobs and melting it down. Sometimes I'll just let it sit for a second and melt, and then rub it together some more. And then that's kind of what it looks like on your hands. Kind of gross, but it's okay. And you just continue to rub it all over your hair, and you're going to saturate every part of your hair. I don't section, and the reason that I don't section is mainly because I'm lazy, but also because for me, I like to make sure I get all of my hair. So I just feel like if I did sections, I might skip some parts. So I take more, take it off, and then melt it down. And then after you put this on as a pre-poo, you're going to leave it for as long as you want to leave it. That's what it looks like. If you leave a pre-poo, like a regular conditioner, on your hair for, you know, like 15 minutes or so, then you could do the same with this. You can leave it on for like 10 or 15 minutes. I'll look at the bottle in a second and tell you what it says. But if you're one of those people that likes to walk around all day with deep conditioner and a heating cap, you can do that with this stuff. You can leave this on your hair just like a conditioner if you're doing a pre-poo, and all it's going to do is just like soften, and then when you're ready, you just shampoo. You can shampoo with a sulfate shampoo if you want to, or you can shampoo with a shampoo that doesn't have sulfates. It's up to you. It's whatever you like on your hair, and it's going to depend on what kind of hair you have. If you have thin, fine hair, you don't want to use as much of this. You want to use just enough so you're not going to have like greasy, oversaturated hair, because it's going to look not cute. But, you know, for me, with my thick hair, my thick strands of hair, it's really not a problem for me to use a lot of it. But, you know, you want to be mindful of the kind of hair that you have. I dropped some in the sink. Now I'm going to have to clean it out. And I'm not nearly done saturating my hair with this stuff. Just because I have a lot of hair. And a lot of you could probably say, oh, but I think if you sectioned it, it would be easier. Yeah, it'd be the same. Because then I'd have to take the sections down, and so it would be just as complicated and just as time consuming whether I had sections or whether I didn't have sections. So either way, you know, if I had sections, there'd be something else I'd have to deal with. So that's why I just do it this way. And I'm lazy. I don't like sectioning. It's not fun for me. And I haven't detangled my hair in a really long time. I have a really huge gob in my hand right now, and I'm just going to put that all over the back of my head. And it's going to be fine. Like, I really, really, really like this stuff. I know some people have used it and they didn't think much of it. And I've just been like, how could you not love it? How could you not love it? My hair is just super, super thirsty right now. So it needs all of this stuff on it. So I'm going to keep doing this until it's completely saturated. I think you get the idea of it. You can even saturate it more if you want to. I don't think you really usually have to. I have in the past saturated it so much that you could see it sitting on there, but you don't have to do that. It's gonna soak up. It's gonna get to your hair and precondition it and make it really soft. You don't have to like oversaturate your hair with it, but I have done that before, and then I realized I didn't have to use as much as I was using. But if you want to do that, you can do it and it'll be fine. You'll just have more to wash out. I don't have a problem ever washing it out. It's okay if I get it on my scalp. It really just helps my scalp. It serves as like an oil treatment for my scalp. But I'm just going to continue to do this, and then I'm going to shampoo, and then I'll come back once I'm done and I'll show you how my hair looks. It may not look any different to you than it does any other time that I do a wash and go, or however I choose to style it. I'm probably going to do a wash and go, because I'm a lazy styler. So I'll be back when I'm done.